We're promoting Coach House, one of the latest opportunities from Northern Powerhouse Development. Coach House sits right in the middle of all the regeneration that's going on within Halifax. So people say, what is Halifax? It's art, it's history, it's amazing architecture, it's events, it's shopping, it's food. The centrepiece of this regeneration within Halifax has to be the Peace Hall. Within the Peace Hall you've got arts and crafts, cafes, bars, office space. Not only that, but as a square, it can house around 7,500 people, so it's a perfect place for outdoor events.
Being in Peace Hall is just brilliant. It's really, really exciting. There's going to be more tenants, a lot more events are going to be put on by the Peace Hall Trust, and I just think the footfall will be continuous, the interest will be continuous, so really, really excited about the future, to be honest.
We're already having tens and tens of thousands of visitors. My windows are attracting lots of attention from walk-bys that I would probably never have got being in the main high street. Everything's good for Halifax and for Calderdale because of the investment that has been in place thus far and what's to come in the future.
The whole regeneration of this part of Halifax has just brought this end to life, but also make it a very interesting place for the public of Calderdale and beyond to visit. The goal is to be a European tourist destination here.
Halifax already has an array of museums. Eureka is effectively a children's museum. You've also got the reopening of the Industrial Museum, which looks at Halifax's history and what all this great architecture used to be full of, and that's industrial machinery. Along with Peace Hall, you have the Square Chapel, a venue dedicated to arts and creativity. Part of the big opening of the Peace Hall, alongside that was the library, which has already seen a huge influx of people and will lend itself to the people of Halifax. The next phase of regeneration within Halifax is a retail site. The land's already been earmarked and has already received funding from a Leeds redevelopment fund.
The Coach House couldn't actually be in a better location because it is literally right next door. And what is needed in Halifax is an upmarket boutique hotel. It's been about £150 million of regeneration money that's spent. And that includes the creation here of the cultural quarter. What that is doing, and that's attracting professionals and it's attracting jobs. And it's actually creating Halifax as a destination point, not only for business, but for cultural arts.
People come in here because we get a lot of tourists, get a lot of coach parties, get a lot of people from out of town, abroad. So it's kind of like a little culture hub really, and Halifax didn't have that before.
The future is really bright for Halifax. The Coach House sits right at the heart of this regeneration that we're seeing here in Halifax, and will complement everything that's going on here. People should capitalise on that. Time is right.